Hello and welcome to my Weekly Geekery, the show in which I talk about what's been going on in my geeky world over the past 7 days. I wasn't here last week, but I think that there's some really good news in this week's Geekery, so I hope that makes up for it. Top story today, although it feels a little bit like old news now, is that the new companion has been announced for Doctor Who Series 10. Pearl Mackie will be playing Bill. The character was introduced in a short, specially filmed trailer, and I will put a link to that in the description below if you'd like to see it. I like her so far. She seems interesting and fun, and she's asking lots of questions, and it will be great to have a character who is new to the world of Doctor Who on the TARDIS. I know very little about Pearl Mackie herself. She comes off really well on Twitter and Instagram, and she is currently appearing in The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime on the West End, and that is a great show, so I recommend seeing that if you get the opportunity. So yes, exciting new companion. Now we've just got to wait for Series 10. Great news for us fans of The Punisher in Daredevil Season 2. The character played by John Bernthal is getting his own spin-off Marvel Netflix series. The new show will be executive produced by Steve Lightfoot of Hannibal, and no idea when it will actually be on, given that we also have Luke Cage and Iron Fist and the Defenders miniseries and Jessica Jones Season 2 in the works. But what a time to be alive if you are a fan of Marvel Netflix series, like me. Let's stay with Netflix for a minute to talk about Watership Down, the new 4-part animated adaptation of the novel by Netflix and the BBC. The main voice cast has been announced, and they include James McAvoy, Ben Kingsley, Nicholas Hoult, John Boyega, Gemma Arterton, Miles Jupp, Olivia Colman, Freddie Fox and Anne-Marie Duff. That's a pretty impressive cast, and more news on that when I hear it. Carrie Ann Moss of Jessica Jones and The Matrix has joined the cast of Humans Series 2. The Channel 4 and AMC show has announced several new cast members recently. Others include Sonia Cassidy, Letitia Wright, Sam Palladio and Marshall Ullman. Filming began earlier on this month, and the show will return to Channel 4 in the UK and AMC in the US later on this year. And finally, in Mouse mentioned something which is on TV soon and which might be quite good. Peaky Blinders is back. Series 3 begins on Thursday the 5th of May at 9 PM on BBC Two. You may already know this because I have mentioned it, I think, on this channel a few times before. Peaky Blinders is my favourite TV show, and I don't say that lightly, so I have been looking forward to this day for a while. Series 3 of the period crime drama opens in 1924 on Tommy Shelby's wedding day. Who is he marrying? We will find out on Thursday. I'm excited about this. This is quite a good news week for me on Geekery. New Doctor Who companion, The Punisher and Peaky Blinders. This has been my Weekly Geekery.